Hi besties, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Luna and welcome to Luna's bookshelf. The spring is finally there and that means spring TBR time. So that's what we're going to do in today's video. I'm going to show you all the books I hope to read in springtime. I'm so excited. I've got 6 books in total. 3 books I have already physically and 2 out of them aren't released yet, and one of them is a book that I have on my e-reader. So I would say let's get started with the books I already have physically. Starting off strong with continuing a series. So if you saw my previous video, you saw that I started reading The Poppy War by Eric Kwan. So I really hope to finish the whole series in springtime. So I'm going to put on the second book, which is The Burning God by Eric Kwan, the second book in the series. I'm so excited. At the moment, I'm really enjoying The Poppy War, and I'm not going to read the back because I don't want to spoil anything for me, but I'm just really loving it, the story, the writing, and I'm also very scared for what else is going to come, because I've seen a lot of people being really emotional about this book. So I'm also very scared about that part, but I'm also really loving it so far. And I just can't wait to read more about the story, read more about Rin and everything else going on. So yeah, I'm also feel the pressure with all of these books, especially these 3 books I physically kind of feel the pressure of really loving these books because they're well loved by a lot of people, especially the Poppy War trilogy. A lot of people love this series, so that also means that I really need to love it, but so far I am. So the first book is The Burning God by Eric Kwan. This next book is a romance, and I think everyone and mother already read this book except me. I got this book last year in a blind date book, and I was so excited because I finally have it physically, and I was like, now I can finally read this book. And that is none other than Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. So this is a very popular book, which also came out quite a long time ago, and I'm just really interested to see what my thoughts are on this book, because it's like a second chance romance, and I love second chance romance. It's also like 2 timelines. You have the now timeline and the then timeline, because it's about childhood friends, and they used to be good friends, but something happened, and then 11 years later, I think it is, we see them coming back together or something. So yeah, it's about Macy Sorensen is settling into an ambitious, if emotionally tepid routine. Work hard as a resident, plan a wedding to an older, secure man. Oh, keep her head down and heart tucked away. But then when she runs into Elliot Petropoulos, her first and only love, the careful bubble she's constructed begins to dissolve. Once upon a time, Elliot was Macy's entire world. At 13, he was her first real friend, and by 18, he was her everything. Just as they were about to take on the world together, everything fell apart. But even after 11 years, nothing between them has changed, and although the memories of spending lazy weekends and summers together are obscured by the agony of what happened that night so many years ago, Macy can't seem to resist him. That sounds so good. I didn't know she had like a wedding plan, but that's interesting. Very interesting to see where that is going to go. But yeah, this book you've probably seen around here quite a lot of times that I want to read this book, and I really hope that spring of 2026 is finally the time I read and finish reading this book. I don't know why I've softened up this I softened up 2 times, but I kind of feel like now is the perfect time to read this, because lately I've been gravitating towards this book, so I think now is a good time to read it. And it's none other than The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. Yes, I got this beautiful edition. I've shown it, and I'm going to show you guys it again because I love this book. It's so stunning. It is a 10th year anniversary edition. It is a signed edition. It is beautiful sprayed edges, and as I said, it is signed. Tell me that isn't pretty cool. But yeah, so this is a historical fiction. It's about 2 sisters, and it's something I don't read a lot, so I really want to expand my genres this year, and historical fiction is, I think, perfect for that. It's settled in Paris, as you can see by the inside of it, in France. So, this story is about what it was like to be a woman during the Second World War, where women's stories were all too often forgotten and or overlooked. Vivienne, Maurice, and Isabelle Rossignol are sisters, separated by years and experience, by ideals and passion and circumstance. Each must embark on her own dangerous path towards survival, love, and freedom in a war-torn France in this heartbreakingly beautiful novel that celebrates the resilience of the human spirit and the endurance of women. It is a novel for everyone, a novel for a lifetime. So yeah, very excited about it. I mean, I read like, I don't know, a couple of chapters from this book, but I don't remember anything. So I'm going into this book pretty much blindly if I start reading it. So yeah, really hope to finally read this book in the springtime. Then the next 3 books are books that are on my TBR that I don't physically, because the first 2 I'm going to talk about are books that aren't released yet, and they're both coming out in May. The first book is Our Perfect Storm by Carly Fortune. This is coming out in May. It's a romance, and after reading One Golden Summer last year, I want to give her more chance because I really loved One Golden Summer. I'm sorry. And I think this book I would also like. I mean, the cover is stunning as always. I mean, even though I don't like the book, the cover is always stunning. So yeah, so I'm also going to think I will buy this one physically because I kind of regret not buying One Golden Summer physically because I have another book by her. It's laying somewhere on the ground because I'm going to give it away. But yeah, I think this book is perfect for the springtime because her books are always like in the summer, springtime, and it's perfect. The sun is shining, at least now the sun is shining, so I'm so excited about this book. So this next book is a book that I'm really excited about as well because it is also a new release and it's also by a Belgian author, and I'm so excited. When I saw this book was coming out this year and I saw the synopsis, I was so excited. It's also a beautiful cover. It's a fantasy, and I'm just going to read the synopsis real quick for you guys so you guys know why I'm so hyped about this book. So, Princess Yvette has always known duty comes before love, until a family curse changes everything. Bound by duty since childhood, Princess Yvette must give up her secret affair to marry a prince and secure her kingdom's future. But when it's revealed her bloodline is cursed, Yvette becomes a political weapon, and now she has to choose her fate. For her sake and Ivory's. 6 years later, that choice has cost her everything. The tyrant warlock rules the kingdom, and Yvette must confront the curse, even if it means working with an unexpected ally and embracing the very magic her family spent decades trying to destroy. She's older, wiser, angrier. While dark magic looms and old promises hunt her, Yvette will stop at nothing to save her kingdom and reclaim her birthright as a Swan Queen. And then it says, this brand new tragic retelling of Swan Lake is perfect for fans of Damsel and the Rose Bargain. So this is Crowned in Feathers by Adriana M. Giovanni. I'm so excited about this book. Like, it sounds so good, and yeah, I can't wait to read this. That's all I have to say. And then the final book is a book that is a thriller, and I really want to read it for quite a long time, but I still haven't gotten to it. So I hope now spring is finally the time I read this book. And that is His and Hers by Alice Feeney. I don't know a lot about it, but I kind of like going into thrillers not knowing much because I kind of have a feeling that if I know too much, it won't be as fun, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I haven't read a lot of thrillers yet. I did listen to Rock Paper Scissors by Alice Feeney, and I enjoyed that one. So I really want to read this one as well, and then after that I can watch a Netflix series because there's also a Netflix series of this book, so I'm also very excited about that. So yeah, so that being said are all the books I want to read in the springtime. There are 6 books in total, 2 new releases I'm so excited about. Let me know in the comments what is on your spring TBR for this year. And I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!